Reactions Matter by David W. Searcy, Jr. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the content.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are having a great, beautiful, marvelous day. I found this video right here. A short story about you. Man, are y'all having a great day? How's everybody doing out there? I'm trying to get my microphone and all this set up properly. I finally got a computer to work that'll run OBS and YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Somebody told me I need to make TikTok videos. Do I need to make TikTok videos? Possibly, we'll see. So let's dive off into this story about you. I started watching it. It was pretty intense. So let's get into it.
In the beginning there was nothing but the vast, unbroken expanse of eternal consciousness, a timeless awareness that held within it every possibility, every essence. This consciousness, boundless and ancient, longed to know itself in ways that only experience could reveal. In its endless stillness, it wondered what it might feel like to touch, to laugh, to suffer, and to love. And so, from its own being, it fashioned a single spark, a self that would be both a part of it and, for a time, apart from it. Thus was born a soul that would become Ishan, a human boy born to a family on Earth. When Ishan took his first breath in a small village surrounded by green hills, he was no longer the unbounded awareness of the cosmos. He was simply a newborn, cradled in the loving arms of his mother, a woman named Mira who wept with joy as she held him close. His father, Anil, stroked the baby's hair with gentle wonder. They named him Ishan, which meant Lord of Wealth, a name that spoke to both the richness of life and the divine spark within him. But Ishan, like all humans, did not remember his origins. As he grew, he felt only the pull of earthly life, the wonder of sunshine spilling through the leaves, the warmth of his mother's smile, and the steady, reassuring voice of his father. Though he did not know it, his every breath, every heartbeat was the eternal consciousness experiencing itself through him. As Ishan grew older, his soul became deeply intertwined with his family and the world around him. He helped his father tend the garden, feeling the cool soil between his fingers, and watched his mother weave bright tapestries on an old loom. Each thread, each color, seemed to hold its own story, its own small part of the vastness he had once known as a whole. One day, while walking in the hills with his father, Ishan asked, "What happens when we die, Papa?" His father thought for a moment, looking at the sky that stretched endlessly above them. "I believe we return to where we came from. The part of us that thinks and feels, that part, Ishan, goes back to something greater." Young Ishan pondered this, feeling a faint stirring in his heart, as if he already knew this truth but had long forgotten it. As the years passed, he watched people in his village come and go, witnessed the rituals of birth and death, and grew accustomed to the joys and sorrows of human life. He found comfort in the rhythm of the seasons, the growth of the crops, and the warmth of his family's embrace. The nature of suffering and love. As he approached adulthood, Ishan faced his first true heartbreak when his mother fell gravely ill. He held her hand as she lay in bed, her breathing shallow, her eyes tired yet filled with love. In those final days, she spoke to him of her dreams, her wishes, and the love she held for him and his father. And when she passed, Ishan felt as though a part of his own soul had gone with her. In the silence of grief, Ishan struggled to understand why such suffering had to exist. His heart ached, not only for himself, but for the deep, universal sorrow that seemed to touch every life. He felt the weight of his mother's absence like an emptiness within him, and it left him questioning the purpose of all he had ever known. Yet within this sorrow, Ishan also felt something strange and new. In moments of quiet reflection, he sensed his mother's presence, not as a figure beside him, but as something vast and unbounded,
Right.
like the wind itself. He would close his eyes and feel her love as though it were the very air he breathed. Her love, he realized, had not disappeared. It had simply changed form, becoming something
Right.
invisible, boundless, like the awareness that had given him life. A revelation in the simple things. As the years passed, Ishan married, had children, and found joy in watching them play in the same fields where he himself had once run as a boy. In his daily routines, kneading dough with his wife, bathing his children, watching the sun dip below the hills each evening, he began to sense something sacred in the simplest things. He remembered how, as a child, he had seen the world in flashes of wonder. Now, once again, he saw it, the miracle of being alive, of moving, feeling, thinking, and loving. Life, he realized, was nothing less than the eternal consciousness experiencing itself through each of them. His wife's
Okay, that was pretty deep. Hold on. I think I have to stop it every once in a while. Hold on. Go back. Experiencing itself through each of them, right? God is experiencing himself through us. Like you and me, God is in us experiencing himself because this is all his. Like this, like imagination is a big thing, and this is everything that's happening is God's imagination. Like, that's crazy. Everything that is happening is God's imagination through us, which, oh my goodness, this is deep. This is deep, guys.
self through each of them. His wife's laughter, his children's playful squeals, even the ache of his own heart. All of it was part of this divine unfolding, a play of existence through which the universe came to know itself. The journey back to eternity. In time, Ishan grew old. His body became frail, his eyesight dim, and his hands, once strong and capable, began to tremble. He spent long hours sitting by the window, watching the light change as day turned to night. As he neared the end of his life, he felt the veil of forgetfulness begin to lift. Memories of that vast, unbounded awareness began to trickle back, like streams returning to a great ocean. One evening, with his family gathered around him, Ishan closed his eyes, his breathing shallow but steady. He felt his daughter's hand in his and his grandson's head resting against his shoulder. As he drifted from this world, he saw flashes of his life, his mother's smile, his father's voice, his wife's warmth, his children's laughter. And then, like the soft flicker of a flame, these images began to dissolve. In his final moments, he saw himself as he truly was. Not just Ishan, but the eternal consciousness, both boundless and deeply intimate, experiencing itself through his brief human life. He realized, with a serene and simple joy, that he had never truly left that vastness. The love he had felt, the sorrow, the beauty, all had been facets of the same timeless essence. As his last breath slipped from his body, Ishan returned to the universe, merging once more with the infinite awareness he had never truly left. And the eternal consciousness, now rich with the experiences of Ishan's life, rested, complete yet ever yearning, as it prepared to begin the cycle anew. In Ishan's journey, the eternal had touched the finite, tasted the bitter and the sweet, and known itself in the form of a father, a son, a lover, and a friend. And in his return to the vastness, it carried with it the memories of a life well lived, a life that was nothing less than a love letter from the universe to itself.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, hold on, I gotta digest a lot. Some. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to. You are a love letter to God from God. Wait a minute. Letter from the universe to itself. Wow, that was pretty deep. Alright, guys. Wow, hold on. Can we listen to that last part again? In Ishan's journey.
Ishan's journey, the eternal had touched the finite, tasted the bitter and the sweet, and known itself in the form of a father, a son, a lover, and a friend.
Wow. Wow. Whoa. Yo. Yo. Ugh. Yo, that was pretty deep, huh?
And in his return to the vastness, it carried with it the memories of a life well lived, a life that was nothing less than a love letter from the universe to itself.
Oh my goodness. Bro, that right there was a very deep little story. I hope you enjoyed it. Share the video. Leave a thumbs up. You can't leave two, but if you could, that'd be alright. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I mean, like, that whole thing was just straight intense. Like, I'm curious to know what you really think. Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate every one of you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.